All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Kwadash. I want to say double honors to the apostles and the bishops, elders, a great millstone for teaching us this word in truth and sincerity, for ruling well. And salutations to my fellow Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching and prophesying in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI. Yeah, my brother Gabar Yahweh from GMS Hawaii, coming to you with a quick lesson. Slaki about the noise. Coming to you with a quick lesson. And the title of this lesson is This kid saw YAHAWASHI, man. And I'll let him explain what he saw, you know. And it's amazing. It's beautiful, man. You know, because we're going to be like YAHAWASHI when he comes back. We're going to be beautified like YAHAWASHI is, man. So I want to play this real quick, and I hope you edify.
Disconnect. No, it's not how he looks. I go to St. Philinary Church. That's not how he looks in there. He has like a beard. He doesn't have long hair. He has short hair. His eyes were the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Mom, if you've seen that, if you would have saw them, you would have said they were beautiful, more beautiful than mine. And his lips, they never chapped, he said. Even happens, like your lips are just perfect. His lips were perfect. His lips were perfect. And Mom.
Yeah. So, hey, my man said he didn't have long hair. Okay, he had short hair. He had a beard. You know, I know. And he said his eyes were so beautiful, man, because his eyes are red, man. You know what I'm saying? And YAHAWASHI is perfect, man. He's not the same physical man that they beat and put to death and mangled and disfigured him on that cross, man. He's been beautified, man. And we're going to be as YAHAWASHI is, man. And this is beautiful, man.
All them, yeah. I go to St. Philinary Church. That's not how he looks in there. It's not how he looks. It's not how he looks. I go to St. Philinary Church. That's not how he looks in there. He has like a beard. He doesn't have long hair. He has short hair. His eyes were the most beautiful things I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's right. He said he go to some church, man, and he said that's not how he looks in there, man. Because that image that was pressed upon our people, first through violence, then through constant manipulation, that Edomite image that you see in them churches, that ain't what YAHAWASHI looked like, man. All right, YAHAWASHI had a fro. He had a beautiful white fro, man, and he had a white beard. And mind you, he was only 33 years old. How much more now, as he's waiting to come back here in the spirit world, from the spirit world, he's beautified, man. And like the little dude said, that's not how he looking at church. Salakia. Yeah, this is not how the Lord looks, man. And we've been over inundated with images of the so-called white Christ our entire lives down here. And this is completely misleading, man. You know? And this is the image that's plastered on the minds of our people. But this little boy right here, he was refuting that, man.
It's not how he looks. I go to St. Philinary Church. That's not how he looks in there. He has like a beard. He doesn't have long hair. He has short hair. His eyes were the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Mom, if you've seen that, if you would have saw them, you would have said they were beautiful, more beautiful than mine.
There it is, man. And YAHAWASHI is perfect, man. He's perfect right now, man. So this is Daniel chapter 10, verse 5. It says, "Then I lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose loins were girded with fine gold of Uphaz. His body also was like the beryl, and his face was the appearance of lightning." Right. So he had his garments, all right, was the color of beryl, and his face was as the appearance of lightning because of the wisdom, and his eyes as lamps of fire, and his arms and his feet the color of polished brass, and the voice of his words were like the voice of a multitude, man. And in NLT it says his body looked like a precious gem, his face flashed like lightning, and his eyes flamed like torches. His arms and his feet shone like polished brass, and his voice roared like the vast multitude of people. And it's the same image. It's the same image that John saw in Revelation 1 and 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and is girt about his paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow. His eyes were as the flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burn in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters. So not only did Yahawashi have an afro hair, woolly hair and texture, okay, he also had brown, dark skin, all right. His face with the appearance of lightning because of the wisdom, you know. And he's in his perfection now, man. And this little boy saw him, man. All right? This little kid saw Yahawashi, bro. And Lord willing, we part of the elect. We're going to see Yahawashi again when he returns. And then we're going to be made perfect like he is perfect. Just like he was raised up into a chariot and went back to the spirit world, Yahawashi is going to raise us up, Lord willing, we part of the elect in the chariots. And we're going to be made perfect like he is perfect. Okay? So I just wanted to share this. I thought it would be edifying. With that, I would say shalom. I'm on to the next.